We have friendly competition.
Yeah, so it should have just gone live. Hi, everybody. Maybe. Uh,
Oh, are we live?
Supposedly, yes.
Well, welcome back, guys. My name's Patrick,
My name is Toph.
and we are going to watch the game with you today. Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers. Some of you are probably over at Dolly TV watching Tyson right now. If you want to stick with him, I think he's only doing the first period, he said. So you can come join us later if you want to stick with Tyson. But yeah, if you want to stay here, welcome. Hopefully it goes better than the last stream we did last weekend of the Oilers and Stars, a 6-2 loss
Yep, that
in
was
last game.
rough.
Yeah. And then, of course, coming off the 7-2 loss to Carolina the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
almost did that one, and I'm really glad that we did.
Yeah. We would have done two high scoring games in a row. That would have been real fun to do.
Yeah. All right. It looks like I've got everything set up now. Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I just have to get the game going. Although the game's not quite going yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a few minutes here, another 9 minutes or so.
If anybody ever gets the chance to watch, I guess it's watch a Blue Jackets Blue Jackets game from the Blue Jackets broadcast, it's bananas. It's very strange. Their main announcer sounds like he's about 97 years old, and um, when I'm talking to my brother, it reminded me of some junior college basketball games that we did when we were kids. That it's just very matter of fact. This thing is happening, and yep, that happened. All right, so it's bananas. It's great. It's very different from this. How the boys feeling going into this? I don't know if that's the us boys or the Oilers boys.
Well, I'm feeling like they got to get a win for sure.
Yeah.
This is they can't keep, or if they lose today, it's got to be a respectable loss, not a blowout loss.
Yeah. It's even though they got that one win in the middle of this, it feels like the slide is continuing, which is not ideal.
No.
Us guys, it snowed here in Kentucky this morning, which was
What?
amazing. Yeah, and so we got hurricane snow. It was very strange. The hurricane that hit Florida, like just the edge hit us, and it collided with Canadian air, and so we got hurricane snow, and it was kind of cool. So I'm pretty happy today because it snowed.
Yeah. Well, we've had snow here for a bit already.
Yeah, yeah, but I live in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
maybe snows once a year. Yeah. I mean, usually it doesn't snow until like February here. So I think, so I've lived here 8 or 9 years, and I think this is the first pre-New Year snow that we've had since I've been here. I'm going to mute myself for just a second because I got a cough.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I could still hear that. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
That also means that I can talk to you secretly, and only Patrick can hear me. All right, let's move Patrick down a little bit. All right. Everything coming through loud and clear on the stream there, Chase? Hey, Cool Cash. Yeah, we remember you. Or I do.
Yeah, I remember you as well.
All right. And yeah, Chase says that everything's coming in loud and clear. Yeah, we got about 5 people watching right now, which is not too bad for, pregame. You got the starting lineup there, Patrick? Is that what you're working on?
Yeah, I'm setting up a few things here. Sorry,
No worries.
I got kind of caught daydreaming there for a few minutes while we were going to connect. They have the pregame show on Oilers Plus, so I was watching that and I'm like, oh crap, I got things to do.
Yep.
Yeah,
How is Oilers
yeah.
Plus? Is it doing all right? Does it seem all right? Seem worth it?
I enjoy it, but yeah, I don't know. It's like behind the scenes stuff. I was watching the thing for last year when Derek Ryan got the hat trick against the Florida Panthers.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool to catch up on. And I remember watching that game, obviously, for last year. So
Yeah.
watched them all. But
Um, do you know if Skinner is starting? I think that was the plan, but last I heard.
yeah, I believe he is. And Klim Kostin is in, and Ryan Murray is out. Yeah, I believe it's Nuge, McDavid, Puliarvi, Holloway, Draisaitl, and Hyman, Fogel, McLeod, and Costin, and Yanmark, Shore, and Ryan. Although I just as I was going off Oilers Plus, they were interviewing Devin Shore. I don't know if he meant he was out or he was in, but I saw a report they were going 12-6, so I'm guessing Devin Shore's in. That might
Okay.
have just been an interview from earlier in the day. And then Nurse and CC, Kulak and Bouchard, and then Niemelainen and Barry if Murray's out. And then, yeah, Skinner should be starting today.
Sweet. All right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, interested to see how Klim Kostin looks.
Yeah. He's on third line. Is that what you said? Right?
Yeah, he's be with Warren Fogle and Ryan McLeod is the plan, yeah.
That should be a hard hitting line for a day,
Yeah.
at least.
Well, depending on how things go, the lines might get shook up a few times anyway. You
Yeah.
might see him with a few different guys by the end of the game, but
Yeah. So Chase asked how we feel about Holloway. Sorry. Um,
I love holidays.
holidays. Yes. Holidays are awesome. Um, Holloway, I've got feelings. You got feelings?
I think he's going to score today. I got a feeling it's coming today. He's looked so close the last couple of games. Yeah, he's made some mistakes and stuff, but he's just starting his NHL career.
Yeah.
I think I was talking about this with Tyson earlier today because we were talking about Duncan Keith being missed off the blue line, and people like to point out all the mistakes that Duncan Keith makes, and like Connor McDavid's good for a couple mistakes every game too. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of people's bias, right? So
Yeah, and it's part of the reason why we're noticing Holloway make all the mistakes is because Holloway's
he's
involved in
he's
all of the
playing with
plays.
you. Yeah,
And the fact that we're noticing him is probably a good thing. Even if we are also noticing that he's not quite up to the standards of those around him, right? And of course he's not. He's brand new. Um,
yeah.
and I realize that it's weird to say they're brand new when all of these guys have like 20 plus years experience doing what they're doing, but still, yeah. um I think it's good that I noticed him a bunch of times in the Carolina game. A few times it was because he did something boneheaded, but the fact that I saw him on the ice doing things made me happy.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah. Hi, Epiphany. I'm glad you're doing the dual stream. Good luck with that.
it's
Uh,
very supportive.
and Ganja Boss is back. Hey, Ganja Boss.
Yeah, I don't think Campbell's playing today, so
Yeah, Skinner is in as far as we know, and I can't disagree with you more about Nurse. Um, I mean, if you've watched any of these streams or our podcast, you'll know that I keep naming Nurse both my like standout play and my standout bonehead every game where just yeah uh, something goes really wrong while he's on the ice and something goes really right while he's on the ice. It seems every game. I don't think that he's really the problem. Um, I do think that there's definitely a meshing problem on the blue line right now, where people they're just out of place, and that's how we're getting all of those shots on net.
Well, yeah, that was kind of going back to. I mean, he's not the whole sole reason, but I think the Oilers really are missing Duncan Keith and just being able to put guys in certain spots. And there's got to be an addition to the top four at some point here. Like, I don't think it's going to be right away or anything. Probably closer to the trade deadline, but yeah, it just seems unbalanced and everything's not right. Every guy isn't right where he needs to be. I don't think.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Chase. That Nurse isn't that bad, but when we think about the 9.25 million, we suddenly start getting mad at him. But and he might not be worth that right now, but every single year that contract is going to look better and better. Yeah, I'd like Chicken in too. That's not going to happen now. Um, not with how things are going. But as bad as it is, Kane going down does possibly open up some room for some moves. I don't know
It's
if
temporary.
that's... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say it's temporary cap space, though. We have to remind ourselves, like, you can't just spend it because when he comes back, you got to have the money to reactivate him, right? So.
Right. Yep. Although, from his description there, where it went all the way to the bone, yeah, now we understand why he's going to be out 34 months.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's it. I won't be surprised if it's longer, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah, but even on the high side there, 4 months puts us into what, March. That's not playoff time. That's not enough time to really take advantage of the LTIR like the Lightning did the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, like well, I shouldn't say ideally, because then you're basically lose him for the whole season. But yeah, if you could bring him back after the playoffs start, then yeah, it's free money, right? But I might be able to push him, but who knows? Depending on how the team's playing, they might need Evander Kane to make the playoffs. So we'll see. I guess if they knew he was going to be out to the playoffs, then you can safely acquire somebody with money, but.
Yeah. Right now, it's too unsure. Also, that particular injury, it's really clear when it's healed. Right.
Yeah.
Although apparently they had to reattach tendons and things, so maybe not. But it would likely be harder to play games around that sort of injury than it would around other injuries. Not that I'd ever accuse an NHL team of playing games around injuries, but they totally do that.
Well, thanks for the like, Epiphany. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Epiphany.
And, yeah, I think Tkachuk is back today, Chase. Because I'm pretty sure I saw reports on Twitter there that he's back in for the game today.
He's full on the reason why I don't like the Panthers anymore, so... He's such.
Well, I never really cared one way about them, one way or the other, but
yeah, I kind of liked them, in that, like, I don't actively dislike them kind of way, but yeah, Tkachuk makes me angry every single time I see him. So,
thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, and they've got Tkachuk up on screen now, so. He's suited up. Looks like he's going to be in.
Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't miss an Oilers game unless he really had to.
That's a good crowd in Sunrise today.
Yeah, they'd probably all pay $10 to get in there.
It's also a Saturday matinee game, so
yeah.
No,
the Panthers got some good fans, I think, and they've been doing really well. So there's like no excuse not to be going anymore.
Yeah,
I could see when they were bad, but.
Sharks are a fun team, and they look great, uniform wise this year. On the ice, not so much, but still.
Yeah, they'll turn it around though.
Couldn't agree more, Epiphany. Yeah, Clem Costin will make us happy if he helps Kachuk eat some ice or glass.
Also, if he can score.
That would be nice too.
That's the biggest measuring stick on this team is who can score.
Yeah, but you have to
You might
agree.
do a lot of
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You might do a lot of other things well, but if you don't score, no one really seems to care what else you do.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Although, if Kachuk loses a couple teeth, I think people will be pretty happy about that.
Oh yes, they'll be very happy about that.
He just has too many teeth. We're just gonna have to help him out with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to see Holloway score today too.
Definitely. Yeah, Holiday. I'm gonna say Holiday every single time. Yeah. Stupid mouth. Holloway scoring would be a highlight as long as they win. If they lose, it's hard to find highlights.
Yeah.
We just get sad.
Well, looks like we're almost ready to go here. 2:06. Just doing the national anthems.
Yep. Got about 7 people watching right now. Although one of those is me, because I have to watch the stream in order to watch the chat.
Well, thanks for the support, Toph.
Yeah, I kind of like this channel a little bit.
Yeah. Have you guys bought I'm gonna buy the new one on Tuesday. Or actually, no, sorry, I'm planning on going to the game on Wednesday. So I'm gonna buy it at the Oilers store there before I go to the game.
I assume you mean the reverse retro.
The reverse retro, yeah.
Yeah. I've already bought mine. It just isn't here yet. The hockey guy and his Ben H connection means that I'm getting a blank reverse retro real soon, because yeah, it's a significant discount. They're really nice. This is completely authentic. Has a fight strap and everything. The only drawback is that they don't have numbers on them, and for most, I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get just a blank one anyway too.
The mustache is in net. Mustache looks rocking and ready to go. It's a very powerful mustache.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Epiphany, about the copper thread as well. Yeah, it's chase for whether it's worth spending the $200, or I guess it just depends on your financial situation. I don't mind shelling out for the jersey just because obviously with my channel I get a lot of use out of them, so it's worth it for me. But yeah, just guess how much free money you have to spend.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I totally understand why you wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I totally understand not getting them too. I mean, they're not cheap.
Yeah, and even if you like them, I understand not having more than one.
Yeah.
I've accidentally got a collection, but I also understand why it wouldn't be worth it to most people. A lot of the time, like if you're never going to a game and you don't have a video podcast, like not a whole lot of reason to have one other than you like them, and I really like them. So I ended up with big collection. And yeah, reverse retro was not really a question for me because it's limited time. I don't yet have the royal blue home or away prime greens yet. Maybe that's a Christmas present. I get people to pool in on Christmas presents for me because yeah, it's not really a one-person Christmas present, but I also live far enough away from my family that they'll all be like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'll be like, well, all of you can go in on an Oilers jersey for me. And yeah, that's actually how I got this one. This is a Joey Moss custom. And now I'm really glad that I got this since the orange went away.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can get them half price in Edmonton now. I don't know if stores still have them, but last time I was looking around at jerseys, yeah, they were like 50% off. So
nice.
Yeah. If you're looking for a cheaper jersey to buy and you don't mind having one they don't wear anymore, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's how I've got my royal blue Reebok was, and that was actually the first jersey I got was Reebok right when they switched.
Well, some good saves from Skinner here right off the start.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that means that there was some good chances for the Panthers.
Yeah.
Boys are getting bodied. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit, little bit. But that's
Tough.
also how Florida plays. They're just in the way all the time.
Yeah. Well, and the Oilers just aren't a tough team, especially with Evander Kane out of the lineup. Just toughness is not a forte of this team, unfortunately. But lots of skill, but we could use some more toughness.
Yeah.
And I'm probably jinxing it by saying this, but we played 2 minutes and haven't got scored on. So here we go.
Yep, that's a better start than a lot of them.
Yeah.
Florida's already going on the power play, so that's a thing. That's a thing that's happening.
Oh, there we go. We're getting our first penalty. Get that one out of the way. And that's another this thing with this team. We are so undisciplined. I mean, we get the raw deal a lot from the refs too, but they got to be more disciplined too.
Epiphany. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they've got 2 shots and no goals. What's going on?
Skinner's usually pretty good for not letting in an early goal, though. That's more a Campbell thing. And a Koskinen and a Talbot.
Yeah, and if it just keeps happening to different goalies, it's maybe not the goalies.
No, well, it's, yeah. How long have we been saying this team needs to have better starts? Well, I think that went off the crossbar there. Come on, guys, get it out. Have Connor playing on the penalty kill more often here. They're trying to create more chances, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, even though that game was a disaster, they got a shorty. So,
yeah,
in the Hurricanes game. So, yeah, maybe the strategy is we can't stop them, but we can score on their power play.
Yeah. Not too bad so far. There's Mr. Kachuk. And, oh, did he score? Okay, good. The puck just went on. I couldn't tell. Okay. Obviously, I got it on mute, so I can't hear it.
Yeah. I saw them kind of celebrate a little bit, but then they started skating just kind of randomly. So, and the power play clock stayed up. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to watch on mute. Is the stream skipping or anything? Y'all good? Because my game is skipping really bad, and I'm the one streaming this. So let us know if the stream starts skipping or anything.
Looks good on my end, but
okay. Chase says it's all good. Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, come on, guys, get it out, get it out. Just need a clear here, and that pretty much kills it. Oh, good save. Well, Skinner looks on. That's good.
And yeah, Epiphany. Yeah, if you just skip the stadium concessions just a couple times. Yeah. Four times? Because it's going to be $50 to get much of anything.
Rogers Place, you pretty much just got to skip it one game and you're good. If you don't get any beers or food, you can probably afford a jersey after one game. Maybe 2, but yeah, it can turn into an expensive night real fast there.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Killed it off.
It's all right,
And
all right.
take an icing call after, but all right.
And hello to everyone watching. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Oilers just killed off the first power play of the game. They've made it 5 minutes without giving up a goal.
Baby steps.
Skinner's on it tonight, at least so far. Except I need to stop doing that because I was like, oh, Campbell's doing good tonight. Campbell looks great. Nope. And then he gave up like 5 in the next like 5 minutes. So, yeah. Which really in that game, Campbell really did look good for the.
Well, it started fine. The first period was fine. I mean, they got outshot, but other than that, like, they scored with 20 seconds left, and then the second period, it all fell apart.
Yep. Yeah. Bottom just completely fell out. We do need some shots on goal. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this team doesn't shoot enough. Like, we played almost 6 minutes. They don't even have a shot on goal. Just like clear it in on the goalie or something.
Yep. Hey, Goose.
Thanks.
Pivoting, that reminds me. All right, quick survey of both Patrick and everybody watching right now. So, in the EA NHL game, the announcers call it the frozen biscuit, which I have never heard on any broadcast in my entire life. Have any of you heard that? Is that a regional thing? Calling the puck the frozen biscuit.
I've never heard it. I've heard the expression, but I've never heard it used during the game.
And yes, let's go Oilers, Goose. Yeah. All right, so we've got a one I've heard it. One never heard that. Yeah, I've only ever heard it in that game. And of course, like, you play the game enough, you'll hear every single voice line way too many times. And that one stuck out to me because I've never heard that anywhere else. Granted, Kentucky, not exactly a hockey hotbed down here, but
No.
hey Reaper, we were talking about calling the puck the frozen biscuit.
Mm-hmm. I had a subscriber that was calling his channel the Frozen Biscuit for a while. But yeah, I've never heard a commentator use it during a game. I know it's a hockey expression, but yeah, I've never heard it used during a game though.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it sounds dirty. It sounds like a very bad euphemism for something very bad. Thanks, Goose. I almost returned the compliment. I like your content too, but I don't know if you have any content, so I can't do
that. Thanks, Goose. Appreciate it.
It's like when the waitress says, "Enjoy your food," and you go, "You too."
Yeah. Yeah, I always do that if I'm at the movies or something. Enjoy the movie. Oh, you too. Oh, never mind. Yeah, here, work in the concession. Never mind. Enjoy serving people. Okay, come on, guys. At least get a shot here.
Yeah.
Can't even get in the zone, let alone a shot here.
Yeah, they're getting the clears, but which is good because they've been kind of bad at that. But it just comes right back down.
Yeah, it's a problem today, Chase. That's for sure. Can't get out of our zone. Can't get into their zone.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks, Epiphany.
That does suck.
Yeah, I got my flu shot the other day, and thankfully, no complications there for me.
Yeah, there's a particularly nasty strain going around this year.
Yeah, a bunch of people. Yeah, I know. I know around in our area have been getting it. So.
Goose, to your how are they doing in general this season? The answer is it's complicated. And like we really don't know what we're gonna see like game to game. During that 5-game win streak, they were dominating. And then like against the Hurricanes, that was not the same team, except it was. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think that they have serious matchup problems, and maybe that's what's causing the just extreme up and downs. Is that certain teams just match up in a way that they don't only match up really well, but they make it so that the Oilers can't do anything. What do you think, Patrick?
well, the Oilers have a lot of consistency problems. Like, how do you play the game they played against Tampa Bay? I mean, it wasn't perfect or anything, but much better. And then you go and play Carolina after a day off. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get towards the Carolina game, they had some with the time change and stuff. They're probably tired and everything like that. But every team's going to play games like that. You got to be able to put in a better effort than that. And yeah, like you mentioned, the 5-game winning streak. They look unrecognizable now. They can't even get a shot on goal.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, lots of time left in this one to turn it around, but they definitely got to find a way to get some consistency.
Yeah. Yeah. And Goose, do you think they're a cup contender? I mean, sometimes I think that they're never going to win again. So, I mean, that's a problem. I think that they have the talent that if they put it together and they figure out what's going on and what's making them so inconsistent, if they find their consistency, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this team can be. They're going to need, I mean, Stuart Skinner's obviously playing well, but they're going to need Jack Campbell to figure out what's ever ailing him because come playoff time, they'll be out real fast if they're getting goaltending like that, or Skinner will have to truly become the starter if Campbell can't figure it out. I won't be surprised if Campbell's struggles continue if he doesn't maybe go down to Bakersfield for a conditioning stint or something like that, and they call up Calvin Pickard for a while. Pickard got a shutout last night with Bakersfield, so I haven't followed him too closely, but if he's getting a shutout, he's already doing better than the goaltending we're getting up here.
Yep.
But yeah, they'll have to make some additions, obviously, but if they can figure it out, I think they're a cup contender. But right now, they're not looking like one. But I think they can figure it out, though. We know this team can play better. They showed us last year, so
yeah. They've showed us this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's serious consistency issues, which of course, like,
yeah, just off the post.
Yep.
Yeah.
The consistency issues mean that they're like flat out no, they're not a cup contender if the consistency issues continue. Because if you have consistency issues in the playoffs, that's it. That like because it's really unlikely that if you have problems with consistency that you will somehow put it together and get hot during the playoffs and put together a run. But yeah, that was a nice little flip from Nuge. And just before that flip from Nuge, McDavid lost an edge and just boom, went down. But now they're on the power play. Maybe if they come out of this power play and they still have 0 shots,
that's a very serious problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
But just looking at the overall league standings, the Oilers are in 15th overall, and the Colorado Avalanche are in 17th overall. So we certainly can't say the Oilers are out of it right now, because I wouldn't say the Colorado Avalanche are out of it, sitting in 17th place.
Right.
Tampa Bay in 18th. So, as struggling as the Oilers have been, they're ahead of both those teams right now overall. So, they just figure some things out. They'll be okay. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, Colorado's played 3 less games than we have, but still, like, we're pretty close point wise.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were in second place and like 4th in the league a week ago, right?
Yeah.
If they can turn it on and figure it out, then they've definitely got it in them to make a big run and catch up with everybody except maybe Vegas.
Yeah, we got Vegas next weekend.
Yeah. Goose. So Colorado's having the same problems the Oilers are, where they brought just about everybody back, almost everybody back, and just can't put it together for some reason, unless they're playing Columbus. Columbus makes them look real good. Vegas has the exact opposite going on right now, where everybody expected them to like have chemistry problems, have consistency problems, take a while to figure it out, and somehow no, they've got it figured out. And it's especially astonishing because their goaltending is doing really well, but isn't very good. Like at the same time.
Oh yeah. Well, that Logan Thompson's obviously emerging for Vegas. Yeah. Because I think he looked pretty good last year. I think just Vegas had so many guys lost to injury, and
yeah,
their lineup was just decimated last year. So it's not too surprising that they came back stronger. They got everybody back.
Yeah. And as for the Flames, I have no idea what's going on with the Flames. Like, I don't understand. Especially because the few games that I've watched that weren't also Oilers games, like they play really well, and then they don't.
Well, they're on what, the 8-game losing streak right now. Like,
yeah,
who saw that coming?
Yeah, I mean the bright side of the 2 shots in 12 minutes is that we're not the Flames.
Come on, guys, shoot it, and we shoot it wide. Right.
Yeah, Yessa gets held quite a bit just because he's lanky and tall. He gets tangled up a fair bit because he got big old Gumby arms.
Mm-hmm. So who's everybody picking to score the first goal tonight?
I'm waiting on chat.
Wait, I'll let the chat answer first.
I mean, I think Draisaitl has our first one, and I'm betting it's from the right side circle. Because if you're going to bet on anything, drive from the right side circle is a good bet.
It is a good bet.
Hey, Chase took my CC. Yes. Now I don't have to predict CC again.
Yeah. Long range lucky shot. Yeah. We'll take it off somebody's ass. Anything that works. Just get it in the net. I'll go with Holloway. I want to see him get that first one. I think I picked him last time too, but
yep.
I'll keep picking him until he does it.
Yeah. 2 for 2 and 12 is bad shot totals. And worse, it's perfectly in keeping with a lot of the Oilers games this year.
Yeah, we're typically outshot.
Yeah. Which part of that is that even when the Oilers are doing really well, they play the tic-tac-toe sliding around the ice. Yeah.
pass first team before they shoot.
Yeah, which means that their percentages are better. So
Yeah.
sometimes it really doesn't matter that they've got so few shots. It's just
Oh,
that
I don't care if they get shot out every game as long as they win.
yeah. Skinner's looking dapper there. Holy moly.
Yeah, I love that helmet. Styling hat.
Yeah, looks like I'm about 15, 20 seconds ahead of you again. Somehow.
Yeah. It's okay. You can spoil everything again.
I mean, chat somehow is ahead of you too most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Although there wasn't much to spoil last game. But...
yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty glad that we did not do the live stream against the Canes like we thought we might.
Yeah, that would have been another depressing game.
I mean, when it's 0-0, even when the shots are so lopsided, it's pretty easy to be like, they're fine, they'll figure it out. But when it's 2-7,
yeah,
it's a lot harder to keep up hope.
Well, if they come back in that kind of game, that's going to be an epic game.
Yeah.
Trying to think when their last really big comeback was, where they were down by like more than just a couple goals.
First game of the year.
Oh yeah, well I guess, yeah, they were down 3 in that one.
Yeah.
I think it was even worse though. Not this season, but last year. I think when they played the Rangers on Kevin Lowe's retirement night. I think.
Yeah, I think they came back 5 down that night.
Yeah, I think it was like
something ridiculous.
5-1. Yeah, 5-1 or something like that. Can't quite remember, but I think that was their last really big comeback. But
yeah,
probably
they're just kind of not built to come back. Which, yeah, back to the shot conversation. Usually, the low shots is not a problem, especially if they're ahead. The problem is that if they're behind and they still don't take shots, and they're still looking for those good chances, even though they haven't had good chances like the entire game, that's when they need to adjust, and we have not seen them adjust. And there's a lot to be said about, you play your game, but I think that's part of the inconsistency this year is that they play their game right up until it completely falls apart. And then they don't play anybody's game. They don't adjust. They just don't play any game.
Yeah.
We can see your cat in the background there, or at least I can. I don't know if your cat's on stream. Cat might be on stream.
There you go. You're going to be famous.
Oh, nope, not quite. But I'll move it over so that people can see. There's the cat. Just staring at a wall, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's probably more exciting than the hockey game, I
guess. I've been excited, just not in a good way. I just keep seeing things go, oh no, Okay, good. Oh no,
well, thanks for stopping by, Chase.
Chase bouncing over to Tyson.
He's got to go.
See you, Chase.
Yeah. Skinner is doing great. I'm confident that Campbell will. Yeah, I think Campbell will eventually rebound too. I think it's just it really seems to bother him mentally when he's struggling. So I think he's just kind of in his own head right now.
Yeah, and the narrative on Campbell for 3 teams now has been that early in the season he's not great. Yeah. But late in the season he tends to get hot and start doing well. So I mean, it sucks that it seems to happen every year, but we'll see. The problem right now. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
All right. Hey, it's just my stream. Now I can say anything that I want.
Never mind. That's fine. My cat was stuck on something, so I was going to help him put the cat out.
Sorry about the cough. You missed me coughing in your ear again.
Remember that one game where we flooded the goal in the second period? Why can't we get more of that? Well, the Oilers got to have a better second period than this, Epiphany, for sure. And that won't be too hard, where we got 3 shots right now.
Yeah, not too hard to outshoot yourself when you only have 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my stream, not the stream, but my game stream froze up. Hopefully the stream is still going.
Oh yeah, we're still going.
Okay, that's good. At least that's still going. I can't watch the game right now, but at least people can watch me not watch the game.
Well, I've got a commercial break here, so you're not missing anything.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Michael and Michelle. Looks like Michelle. Yeah, the chemistry does seem to be a bit of a problem. But even the chemistry seems inconsistent. Once in a while they look fantastic and they seem like they really like each other. They really know where everyone is going to be. You know, we've had some fantastic no-look drop passes out in front of the net, and then we've also had I don't know how many no-look drop passes to the other team, right? I think part of it is just the sort of game that the Oilers play that's fancy. Fancy's the terminology that we decided on, right? It's a little bit soft. It's a little bit, look for the high percentage shot instead of just throwing the pucks on the net. It's a little bit like make good decisions, but fewer of them, which means that chemistry problems or imagined chemistry problems really seem to stand out just because there are fewer plays, basically.
Yeah, and I've really found with both Dave Tippett and Jay Woodcroft, he shakes the lines up a lot. Mm-hmm. And I think it's part of the reason it might be hard for the guys to find chemistry because they don't play together enough. I don't know. I kind of like to see them kind of stick with the same kind of lines, or I don't know, just I mean, if you keep losing, then obviously, yeah, you got to change it. But it seems they don't ever stay together very long.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, lines very, very, very often change during games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to change it to like how the game's going, but overall, you should try and keep it more consistent, I think. But because if you're constantly playing with new guys, I mean, a lot of the top guys, I guess, stay together for the most part. But because even Puljujärvi's jumped up from the third line to the first line and all over the place.
There's a chubby little kid in a very tight Panthers sweater behind Skinner right now, and it's very adorable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Probably bought it a few years ago. I can still fit in it.
I mean, that is the good part of being an old man, is that my clothes fit because I'm the same size as I've been for the last 20 years. Yeah, consistency is something the coach wants, but then doesn't seem to encourage it. Yeah. On the other hand, sometimes we get consistency we really don't want. Hey, we're going to get another power play. Hey, Tyson.
Hey, Tyson, how's it going?
Yeah, how was your stream? I assume you're not streaming if you're over here talking to us, but... And yes, I'm enjoying my Saturday afternoon so far.
Mm-hmm.
I get to sit on the internet and talk to strangers, and it's great.
Yeah, watch hockey.
Okay, so Tyson's over here talking to us and streaming himself. All right.
He's multitasking.
I would do that, but I already have too many things going on using my bandwidth, and I don't really want to ruin our stream so that I can talk to Tyson.
Yeah. Well, Tyson's the man. He's doing it over on Delany TV all by himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't do this alone.
Yeah.
I need people to talk to, and if all else fails, I can go, Patrick, what do you think about this?
Yeah, no, I don't think I could do a whole game by myself either. Tyson's the king over there. Come on, guys. Oh.
Fancy, 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 get it in. Did it go in? Yeah. Okay. Well, Draisaitl doesn't look happy, so I'm assuming not. It is still 0-0 Ganjamas. But Draisaitl almost.
Ooh, almost. Yeah, that was a good
almost
save.
had it. Yeah. Yeah, to the point where I wasn't sure if it got saved. And yeah, it did. Yeah. But
a couple inches higher, and that's in.
Yeah, Michelle, that's something that has been brought up in a lot of our streams and on our podcast is the lack of grit or the playing soft or however you want to phrase it. That's really not been the Oilers' game for years now, but they did always have like Zach Kassian.
You still need guys though that bring it though.
Right. Yeah, and yeah, so they had Duncan Keith, they had Zach Kassian that would play that role. It's like, all right, well, we're getting bodied out there. Throw him out there, and not quite goon, but almost. And yeah, I think we're all kind of settling in on the Duncan Keith leaving is really hurting the blue line this year. That he must have been a good voice out there, which also good player, but must have shown some leadership or something that got all of the blue lines going.
Yeah. Yeah, I just went over to Tyson's stream. He's still going. I think he said he was going until the end of the first period. So.
Bye, Epiphany. Feel good or feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, take care. We'll see you in the next video.
I mean, I know momentum's a weird thing to talk about always in sports, but it really does seem like the momentum shifted a good bit there with the nearly back-to-back power plays. Still haven't scored, but and are still 2 shots to 1, but still.
Yeah, and they had 2 power plays and they have 7 shots.
Yeah. Although that's not really shocking with the Oilers.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, generally they get 2 to 3 shots per power play, and usually one of those is a really good look. I'll trade my Funko for a McDavid stick. That's not a fair trade, bud. I'm sure that McDavid has McDavid Funkos. All right, we're at the first intermission. Still 0-0. If that answers your question on whether or not we watch soccer, that answers
I
it.
don't. Yeah.
Kind of. I had season tickets to the lower level team here in Louisville for the first 2 years in existence, but since then I've kind of fallen off. And part of it is just that top level soccer is hard to follow over here because of the time difference.
Yeah, we used to have a indoor soccer team here in Edmonton. They were called the Edmonton Drillers. I remember going to some of their games. That was way back in the day now, though. They've been gone for 10, 15 years, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I played soccer when I was younger and stuff, but yeah, I don't really watch the professional stuff much at all. I'm pretty much just a hockey guy.
Yeah. I mean, when World Cup comes around, suddenly I'm a soccer fan again. But
oh yeah, I think everyone kind of tries to catch those games if they're on at a decent time of day.
Yeah. Yeah, which this year, Qatar, so that's exactly like other side of the planet. So that might be a little bit tough. Because I'm pretty sure that primetime Qatar is something like 8 a.m. here. And that'd make it like 6 a.m. there.
Yeah. Well, I get up then to go to work, I guess.
I mean, almost all of my day drinking stories start with, well, it was the World Cup. But yeah, like I've tried to watch the English Premier League, but very, very often I'm like, well, I could get up and watch soccer, or I could go back to sleep for an hour. Guess which one wins?
Sleep always wins. Yeah, so I don't think there's anybody just joining us, but yeah, nothing after the first period. Oilers badly outshot.
Yep.
Skinner showed up though.
Yep. Although last time we spoke highly of an Oilers goalie, we wished we hadn't. I'm popping over to Tyson's stream just to say hi.
Yeah.
Since it's slightly less. Really,
yeah, he's still going there.
Delaney. How do you go, Delaney? My brain can spell it, but my fingers can't, apparently. He's got a poll going over there. Who wins Panthers, Oilers, Sleepy Saturdays?
Yeah, I threw in for the Oilers. Why not? Oh, Tyson's sending everybody over here.
All right. So, hi everybody that's popping over here. As you look at us both, do not a whole lot.
I'm intensely watching Gene Principe talk about something, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. All orange today. Orange shirt, orange tie, orange pocket square.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Skinner's playing really well today, Ganja, that's for sure.
Yeah, some of those saves were real nice.
Yeah. And the Corrupt Cup. Oh, you're talking about the soccer, yeah.
Yeah, the World Cup has serious problems in that.
Yeah,
arena.
it does. It does, yeah. So yeah, after today it's gonna be pretty quiet. There's like what, one game over the next 5-6 days.
Something like that. Yeah, I think they've
Yeah,
got two between
L-
now and next Sunday, something like that.
yeah, LA on Wednesday, and then I don't think they play Vegas till Saturday. I think it is. Yeah, I'm planning to go to the Wednesday games, so
Nice. That'll be
that'll be
fun.
good. Hopefully they good performance. Yeah, LA on Wednesday and then Vegas on Saturday. Oh, goody, the New Jersey again on Monday.
Yeah, agreed, Tyson. Yeah, not a great start, but we're not in the hole. And
Yeah,
yeah, there was a good stretch of that period that it was pretty clear that the Oilers were more or less in control. Weren't winning, but more or less in control, and that's it's a big improvement from the Canes game.
yeah. And Skinner looks great as always.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's
Skinner's
just coming
really
in.
good when there's the kerfuffle in front of the net,
Yeah,
and that's always nice to see. And Campbell's real bad when there's a kerfuffle.
he always looks like he's out of position, or like he'll go too far to one side, and if they just pass the puck over, they got a wide open net, and he just looks like he's. There's so many things with Campbell right now. It's just techniques off. You can tell mentally it's not right, and yeah, I'm like calling yourself pathetic in the media. It's I get why I do. He's trying to own his problems, but yeah, it just kind of fuels the fire.
Yeah, yeah. When the entire narrative around you is that you're not doing so hot, especially mentally, and then you come out and say, "Yeah, I'm not doing so hot, especially mentally."
Yeah, does not help. We got another matinee game coming up in a couple weeks. Playing the Rangers at 11 a.m. on the 26th.
Ooh, that's that's early, early,
It
early.
seems like yeah, they seem to play a lot of matinee games this year. I don't remember them playing so many matinee games in the past. Like you always have some, but this is a lot.
Yeah, yeah, Tyson. I think he. Well, I don't know if he regrets saying that because I think he meant it, but also, like Toronto and Edmonton are not the places to say that, right?
Yeah.
The media is not going to let that one go until you completely improve your game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Homa, I can't disagree more. Um, Campbell has had some amazing moments already this season,
Yeah.
and of course, last season had amazing games. Um, it's just so far for the Oilers, he hasn't gotten the whole game, um, and part of that is just that the Oilers kind of count on their goalies to bail them out, and Campbell's not really a bailout goalie and never has been. He can be steady, he can be consistent, he can, you know, keep you from losing sometimes. But Campbell's not really a steal a game kind of goalie, and most goalies are not steal a game kind of goalies.
No, there's very few of those in the NHL. The goalies that go and actually like steal you a hockey game.
Yeah,
And really, the Oilers, if they're playing like they can, don't need a goalie like that. It's just they're not playing up to their potential right now. And
yeah,
if your goalie struggles more than normal, which Campbell is right now, it just gets exemplified, right?
yeah.
So Skinner's got it together, obviously, and he's had a couple shaky areas, but like 99% of the time, Skinner's looked great. So,
Yeah, very specifically moments, not games. Ganja.
yeah.
I think Campbell has had one fully complete game, and I'm pretty sure that was one of the ones that we lost. But that's off the like register in my head that's half remembered.
Yeah, the 2-0 St. Louis game you're thinking of?
It might be that one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he gave up one goal in that game, so like that was obviously an excellent game. The Oilers don't score any goals; doesn't matter how many you save, you aren't going to win. But
Right.
yeah, I'd say that one probably. I thought he looked really good against Tampa, but
Yeah. And he looked
other,
fantastic against the Canes for a period and a half.
yeah, it's just.
But we don't remember that because they lost 2-7.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, people aren't going to remember the good things you did if the bad things badly outweigh them. So
Yep.
yeah, they should run Skinner for a while. Gondry, right? Yeah, Gretz is on.
And yeah, I think we're going to see more Skinner for a little while, at least.
Yeah, I think. Well,
especially after that last one. I mean, I keep bringing up the Canes game, but that was a like full team failure that started with Campbell stumbling. I mean, nobody played well in the second half of that game.
No, that was a full team loss, but
and that's not protecting Campbell. Campbell played very badly in the second half of that game.
Yeah, no, everyone
and probably was the domino that started the slide, but everybody contributed.
Just looking at Calvin Picker's numbers so far this year with Bakersfield. So I guess he's played 7 games, 2.88 goals against average, 904 save percentage. I know he got a shutout last night. I posted that one on Twitter just because with the Oilers' struggles right now. Mind you, it's a shutout in the American Hockey League, not the NHL, but yeah, Pickard could be an option if they want to send Campbell on a conditioning stint or something like that. If it keeps struggling, might be good for him just to get out of the limelight for a while.
Yeah. Though maybe getting sent down would be bad for his brain. Who knows?
Yeah.
So we've repeatedly talked about how goalies are just weird. Like goalies are a different species of human being, right? And yeah. Who knows what goes on there? And also, like, if we're talking about goalies that consistently steal games, what, 2 maybe in the league right now? Like Vasilevsky and Shesterkin?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I don't know. I'm kind of amused right now that conversations around goalies are almost identical to conversations around pitchers in baseball. That when stuff goes bad, it's all their fault, and when stuff goes good, they're like, "Yeah, that was all right," and we hit 9 runs, or we scored 5 goals. Like, yeah, but the whole team has to be good, and I know we've made a big deal out of the Oilers D just not doing it this year. Even in the good games, even in the 5-game winning streak, the D was not there. And we don't really have an answer for why or what. Just they kind of stink.
Yeah. Yeah, Montreal did build around Carey Price, and well, Carey Price ended up making too much money, making over $10 million a year. It's like, you can't be paying your goaltenders that much unless they're like Andre Vasilevsky.
See you, Michelle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, take care. Thanks for joining us.
The 13 rookie, pretty good today. He's on the bench. Yeah, I mean, my entire conversation for this intermission has been like, there's no reason to be completely hopeless right now.
Oh, no way. No.
I mean, they're over 500 early in the season. Has everything gone great? No. Have they had some games that they should have won that they lost? Yep. And I guess worse than that, have they had any games that they won that they should have lost? Not really. So, yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people make big deal out of puck luck, but sometimes it really is puck luck. Um, right at the tilt in the Canes game, there was some real bad puck luck. It got reversed, went down the other way, and all of a sudden they were down by 2. Right? They could have been tied up. I think that who was that? I think that was a nude shot that just bounced wrong, like literally just bounced wrong, and then immediately got taken down for a one on none against Campbell, and that was the start of the whole rest of the game was Canes.
Yeah. Well, if Holloway scores on that penalty shot, and Hyman had the breakaway too, that the Canes goalie, I can't remember his name, poke checked him on.
Mm-hmm.
So there was opportunities there to make it different, but
they're not awful. They're just inconsistent and frustrating.
Well, it's like we were saying earlier, they got to find that consistency here.
And Montreal built around Price, but Price is a generational goalie.
Yeah.
Literally, goalies like that are maybe 1 to 2 in the league at any one time. And very often, you find one once a decade and then hold on to them. Also, look at the end result. 1993. Right? They still didn't get a cup out of that. So if that's how we're judging things, then building around Price was a terrible, terrible idea. I don't think anybody really claims that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Price is an Olympic gold medalist. And rewind 3 months, 6 months, and find the Olympic gold medalist that could be an Oiler. Hey, Cool Cash. I do have a YouTube channel, but it's not a hockey YouTube channel. I might put one together, but not this season. So thanks for that. That's very flattering. That's a very nice compliment. But no, I do not right now. This is my involvement in hockey YouTube, and we're off on the second period, and immediately stopped in the second period. All right, cool.
Oh, did you lose your feed there?
Oh no! It just we had the face off and then it stopped.
Oh, the puck went over the glass. Okay, I see. Yep. I thought your feed froze right after.
Nope. No, we had 4 seconds of hockey and then we're resetting and doing it again.
Yeah. Yeah, Price did carry them for a long time.
Yeah. Cool Cash. I will check out your channel.
Is it just called Cool Cash? Cool Cash 8. Okay.
Cool. I'll look it up after the stream. Just because I got too many things going on.
There you go. I just gave you another subscriber.
And I wouldn't say that Montreal ruined Price either. He's out now, and he'll probably never play again. But also, that was 12 years, 13 years of Price being basically the best goalie in hockey. That's not ruining him. That's how time works.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would he
Yeah.
have possibly won a cup with somebody else? Yep. But that's not necessarily ruining him.
No. Well, Montreal just never had all the pieces for like the longest time. Well, even the year they went to the final a couple of years ago, it didn't look like they had all the pieces, but
yeah,
just turned it on at the right time. Yeah, 13 rookie. I wouldn't say the Oilers are all offense, but they do need to work on their defensive game for sure. There's no question about that.
Yeah, yeah, full on. Well aware that the reputation is that the Oilers are two guys, but if you actually watch it, that's very much not true. But yes, serious defense problems right now.
Mm-hmm.
Homelander, I like that name. That's very funny, and I like it.
Once again, we're not shooting.
Oof.
The Oilers are missing Mike Smith for getting the puck up the ice, though.
Yeah.
Like Skinner and Campbell haven't been terrible with handling the puck, but they're not much for starting the play, getting it going.
Oof. Elbow to the face for Dry.
No penalty?
Okay. Apparently not. Nope. I'm personally okay with Skinner being careful with the puck.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like it's good that like they're not starting plays, but they're not also not being giving it away and stuff too. But yeah. Mike Smith was also good for that for creating a lot of tension with how he handled the puck as well. But
yeah, but it was definitely fun to see him pass it to center ice.
Yeah,
like nobody's in his end, and he just chucks it back up to the center ice, and now we're off and rolling again.
Yeah.
Yeah, guessing that they thought that was incidental, which it was probably incidental.
Yeah.
Although he sure got held on to for a little while after that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Homelander, like right in front of the referee too, and no call.
Yep. Oof. Yay! That was a good block. Okay. That was a bad giveaway followed by a great block, so we're good.
Well, that's the one benefit to you being a few seconds ahead. I get the relief of knowing nothing happened. It's going to be okay.
That was a weird move.
Well, I got it out anyway.
I mean, they're not getting shots, but right now either is Florida. So
yeah, well, we're inching closer. It's 18-10 now, so it's a little bit better than like 15-3 or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's 3 shots apiece so far this period. So that's not terrible.
Better than the first period was going anyway.
Ooh. I do not like seeing McDavid going to the boards like that. Hopefully that's not hurt.
Oh, he's getting up. That's good. Yeah, it's when he stays down I get more concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all have that moment where he ran into the net, like
Yeah.
seared into our memories.
Yeah, well, that and the first season injury where he knocked out for 40 games too, or whatever it was.
I don't know how that wasn't tripping.
I thought he did call it though.
Oh,
I thought I saw
okay,
the
they did. Okay, good, good,
yeah,
good, good.
I saw the ref's arm go up when he was going down. Yeah,
That's good because it was at least two trippings on the same play by the same guy.
I don't know how you would not call that. Okay, guys, let's get the first goal here. So you had Draisaitl, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even called my shot. Right circle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Come on, guys, you gotta do better passes than that.
I gotta mute myself for a minute. I've got a phone call going on, but
All
it
right.
is Patrick's channel.
You're stuck with me for a minute. Nice speed by Connor up the ice. Oh, yeah, just wide. Only $50? Come on. Ask for more than that. Oh,
Well, that's a bad sigh. Was that they
yeah,
didn't score on the power play sigh?
yeah, no score on the power play.
I mean, on the bright side, no shorthanded goal. Hey.
Yeah, that really shouldn't be the sign of success on a power play. Hey, we
Correct.
didn't get scored on while we were shorthanded.
I see them making making fun of me for being on the phone. Um, yeah, so that would have been a really simple phone call. But if anyone has ever had a conversation with their wife about dinner, you know that that's not a short phone call, and that's what that phone call was. What do I want for dinner? I don't care. I've never cared. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll eat what's there. Well, it's not a bad game, just hasn't been a very exciting game to call so far. not much of anything going.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, on the bright side, there was a lot happening in that game against the
Yeah.
Canes. Um, so I would
Yeah.
rather have a kind of calm, kind of boring game. It does make this harder. We're running out of stuff to say. Um, Actually, we ran out of stuff to say like a period and a half ago in the first 5 minutes or so. But yeah, I'd rather it be 0-0 than, you know,
Yeah.
0-2, which it very well could be right now.
Yeah. Well, it's still anybody's game right now. So,
All right,
so
here's the
Connors.
one thing nice that I'll say about the Panthers. That All-Star game patch is nice. Okay, now back to hating them. Was that an offside call? All I saw was everyone just stopped. It really is hard to watch muted.
Yeah, McLeod was way ahead of the play there. So.
Gotcha. Well, there was a Pizza 73 ad. We can have the pizza conversation again. But the pizza conversation is for losers, and we're not losing.
Yeah, that's when we go into the whiskey and the cheese and the pizza. Yeah. It was an odd conversation if you weren't here last game. You didn't really want to talk about the Oilers.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to that point where we just couldn't be like, well, maybe they could come back. Like we ran out of time for them to come back, so we started talking about pizza and cheese and whiskey.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Come on. Get a little chaos going. Chaos is your friend right now.
Yeah. Just get a shot on net. Something. Make him make a save. Can't complete a pass right now. Everything's getting intercepted.
Yeah. I mean, shots are 6-4 in favor of the Oilers in this period so far, which is good. Like that's been a problem all season of them just getting massively outshot, and right now they're out shooting, at least in this period.
Yeah.
They're still behind overall, but
yeah, only by 5 now.
Yeah. Getting a little chippy there.
Yeah.
A little bit of frustration boiling over. That's probably good. That probably works in our favor. I think someone mentioned it that the best game so far was the one where Connor went down for a minute and everybody got mad.
Yeah. Got to get something going here. Someone needs to get pissed off or just getting shots now.
Come on. Nope. Don't do that. That was a bad giveaway in their own end.
Oh, I'm about to see it. Yes, that was. Yes, come on.
Ooh. Okay. Whew. Okay. Watch Skinner dive on this. He does a good job. And then some hugging and kissing near the net. All right. And some very definitely that was some curse words coming out of Holloway's mouth.
Still nothing, Ganja.
Hey, Sentalk. Yes. Go Oilers, go. Yeah. I mean, this is. There's not a whole lot of excitement going on here, but it is less. Oh no! So I'm enjoying myself. It's this is a Saturday afternoon kind of game, though.
Yeah. Not crazy, but not terrible.
Yeah, and there have been a few moments, so I'm all right right now. I'm all right. I'm all right.
So on ESPN in the States, there do they constantly show commercials during the stream? Because they've started
Yeah.
here in Sportsnet, like a blue screen comes up saying a commercial break is in progress.
Oh no, so I've got full screen commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean during the? I got you. So yes,
Yeah.
if there is a commercial break and there's no commercial to play during that, they basically play a commercial for ESPN.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because they just started doing this year. They just put up a screen saying commercial break in progress. It's like, I'm surprised you guys aren't advertising something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If there's no commercial to play during that time, or if like they're not sure how long it's going to be until they come back, which I'm guessing that's probably most of what yours are, is like they think they don't have the full 30 seconds to play a full ad, and so they just put up the like there's a commercial break going on right now.
I don't know. It's the first year they've done it though, so I'm not sure. Like they figured it out every other year, so I don't know why it just started this year. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But
Yeah, I do kind of wish that hockey had commercials like soccer has commercials, which is
oh,
like
oh,
the game
oh,
just keeps going and
yeah,
they pop it up on the side.
yeah, that'd be nice. Get through the games a lot faster.
Yeah. There's some of that toughness we were all asking for.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of chippiness going on right now, and it's actually working to the Oilers' favor right now.
Can't believe he couldn't get it over to Draisaitl on that play though. Draisaitl had a wide open net and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Fogel's having
well,
an interesting game today.
mm-hmm. It's nice to see him finally score the other night.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Homa, but yeah, generally hockey games come in at right about 3 hours,
Yeah, sometimes
including
two and a half of it kind of goes smoothly without a lot of like delays and stuff. But
yeah, yeah. Also depends on how much
yeah,
happens before the game. Mikey's talking to you, Patrick.
yeah, I've been to three games so far this year. I saw the home opener against Vancouver, the loss against Buffalo, and then the 6-3 win over Pittsburgh. And I'm planning on going on Wednesday to the reverse retro game against the LA Kings. So looking forward to that one. Getting my reverse retro jersey.
Oh, Chuck went down. Look at him on the ice.
It's too bad.
Poor little dude. Kulak just stomping him a little bit. That's the kind of replay I like to see. Also surprised that Kachuk could get back up because I didn't know turtles could right themselves.
Oh, I think something good's happening since we're in the right zone.
That was me being subdued.
Here we go.
So
Nice.
that wouldn't completely spoil you. Okay, so there's a good 30 seconds between my stream and your stream right now.
Yeah, well, I saw Homelander post goal, so I'm like, well, at least we're playing down in Florida's end, so that's going to be good. Although I guess the Panthers could have broken out of the zone and shut up the ice quickly too. But
yeah, so that's the exact play that they've been trying to get to work for about almost this whole period.
So Janmark to McLeod to Barry, it looked like. Yeah, Janmark, McLeod. Well, that'd be the first point for Janmark as an Oiler. So there you go. Nice shot by Barry. All right. We got a game. 1-0 Oilers.
All right. And it looked like Knight did not ever see that puck.
No.
Like, he didn't react at all. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. Now it's really getting chippy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that's a fan of toughness, here you go.
We're closing in on the shots too. It's only 23-19 now, so close the gap there.
Yes, Kachuk the turtle. Yep. Yeah, I was in the Hockey Guys stream a little while ago.
Oh, that was close.
Someone was talking crap to Flames fans, which, cool. I approve of talking crap to Flames fans, but they were saying things like, "Thank you so much for Kachuk," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, did Florida need a turtle? I thought Florida had lots of turtles," and they were very unhappy with me. But Florida is the natural habitat of a lot of turtles, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's good spot for him.
It is getting chippy out there. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's hard to talk about. Like, look at all those punches. Look at all those elbows flying. But
yeah, things are finally happening. Well, I guess nobody picked Tyson Barrie for the first goal, so we're all wrong.
Yep. Yeah, nobody in stream definitely picked. 2-0 would be a better game, yes. Yeah, no, I guess he moved a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. That was a good screen there in front.
It's an excellent screen, yes. All right, now we're back to commercials. So, yeah. Homa, I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you're thinking we're ridiculous for liking hockey, but this is literally a hockey stream. What? Like, yeah, the whole point of this is that we're watching hockey.
Well, the good news is finally picking up here in the second.
Yeah.
Not just watching the Panthers shoot on the Skinner. At least Skinner was around in the first because he kept him in it to this point. So
yeah, first 30 minutes of this game were flat on both sides for the most part.
yeah.
But yeah, last 5 minutes or so have been a whole lot of smashing people into boards and really digging in the corners.
Maybe we just always need Stuart Skinner to just always play the first period, and then Campbell can go in the second period.
Oof.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, it was. Oof. Cece got stick to the face. Oh, okay. That's the penalty. Good.
Okay, come on, boys. Oh, we getting a penalty? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4-on-4 again.
Oh.
That lasted 3 seconds. Oh, that's what happened. My brain went first Oiler in the box was gonna be dry, not first to score. That was a good draw. That was a good draw of that penalty. It's a little bit fishy, but yeah, that was a good draw on that penalty.
That's okay. We do okay 4-on-4 too. So
yep,
let's go. Although we usually want Draisaitl out there for 4-on-4, not in the penalty box.
Yeah. Looks like it's Nuge, McDavid. Guessing Nurse is out there. Yeah. Nuge, McDavid, yeah. Nurse, Cece.
Nurse, Cece, yeah.
Oof. Rough non-clear.
It looked offside to me, but I guess it wasn't. Come on, guys, get it up.
I'm not a play-by-play guy.
Yeah.
This should make that readily apparent that I'm not a play-by-play guy.
No, I wouldn't even attempt it. I'd keep screwing up the players. You need a higher view of them, not the side view.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's what's going on right now. They're 4-on-4, so the ice is wide open, so they're just kind of skating back and forth. No one's really gotten anything going.
No.
Although they have taken, I think, 3 shots on Skinner during this 4-on-4.
Yeah. Panthers have had most of the momentum here on the 4-on-4.
Yep.
But yeah, 3-second power play.
Yep. Skinner covers. They may have just a second or two of power play here. Good block from Cece. Good block from Nurse. Good block from Skinner. All right.
That's defense.
Yeah, they had to shoot it 3 times, and only one got to the goalie. My doorbell just rang, so I'll be right back.
All right. All right, killed off the penalty, and just over 3 minutes to go here in the second. Yeah, it's probably pizza. You're right. Yeah, Mikey, I was picking Holloway to get the first goal tonight for the Oilers, but that didn't turn out. But he's due. He's been looking good the last few games. So hopefully, he can get one here soon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Maybe 2-on-1. No. Well, some good zone time anyway, but didn't get much out of it. Looks like Toph's back. Nope.
Scores 6-0. Is that right?
Well, we thought you went to go get the pizza from the door.
I had to answer the door, but it was my wife.
Pizza?
It was my wife ringing the doorbell.
You gonna give her a key?
She has a key. She just chose not to use it. Oof, oof, no. Oh. That made me nervous. But our stew stood firm. Very chunky.
The Blue Jackets are on a 1-game winning streak? Oh my God. That should be headline news around the league.
Hey, that's something in Russian. And I'm going to assume that it's about pizza.
Yeah, no idea. Who's Columbus playing tonight?
I'd have to look. I don't know. Oh, I see. Hi, Dan. Yeah, who do they play tonight, Daniel?
I guess I could look it up.
Sorokin and the Islanders. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That could go either way.
I could. Come on, guys, just get it out. Clear the period.
Yeah, they're not making it easy on Skinner right now.
No. You don't get an easy time being a goalie in Edmonton.
All right, Knight covers. About 5 seconds left in the period.
Well, much better second period, that's for sure.
Oh. Our Russian friend said, "Hello from Russia." That was it.
Oh.
Hello
from Canada.
And Kentucky.
Kentucky? You get your whole country?
I'm pretty sure that if you asked most Americans if Kentucky was its own place, its own country, they'd be like, "Can it be?"
We've disowned them.
All
Well,
right.
not a bad 40. Yeah, not a bad 40 minutes. 1-0 Oilers after two.
Yeah, they got some good shots there. Toward the end of that period, the Panthers definitely took it over, but uh, Skinner stood tall and made sure that they didn't completely take it over.
Yeah. No, Skinner's been excellent tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say.
Yes, a KFC state. Yep, the K in KFC. That's where I live. That's the map of where I live. If you look really carefully at the K in KFC, you'll see my house.
So do you guys like have a KFC on every street corner or
Believe it or not, it's not super popular here.
I know, I'm just kidding.
But we do have Yum Brands headquartered here. So there's Yum with an exclamation mark just everywhere, plastered everywhere.
I don't know if we have those in Canada or not. I don't think there's any here anyway. There might be some in Ontario or something like that.
Yeah,
They seem to have more of the American things in Ontario and places like that. Oh. My game feed decided to freeze. That's a good time for it to happen.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now it's going good. Don't want to miss any of the intermission.
Now I have to open up my calendar and look to see when the Blue Jackets start. That's the wrong week.
So,
7:30.
Yeah, 7:30 Eastern. Yeah.
All right, all right. Hopefully the Islanders aren't too mad. Yeah, we're talking about chicken now. We've also talked about pizza. We've talked about cheese. And we've talked about whiskey. We've talked a lot about the Oilers.
Who? Oh, right. The Oilers, the team. Yeah.
5:30 American. Also 5:30 Edmonton time.
Well, Eastern time. Yeah. Oh yeah, Edmonton time too. I guess. What am I saying? Yeah, 7:30 Eastern. Yeah.
Yep. Could be a freaking cooking show here, except that none of us are cooking. We're just talking about cooking.
Well,
not
next
even talking
stream
about cooking.
Yeah, next stream we'll have to do that during intermissions. You have to do some cooking.
Hey, Epiphany, welcome back. Apparently, this is the chicken stream tonight. Even though we barely mentioned it, but
it's kind of started over the last 10-15 minutes. But... Feeling any better? Probably not a ton in that short time, but...
Oh, hey, Darcy. We've read a lot of your comments.
Yeah. Doing good today so far.
Yep. So far, so good.
Infinitely better than the last stream, so...
I don't know, about this time in the last stream, we were like, well, they could pull this off. They could do all right.
Yeah, because what was it, 4-1 or 3-1 going into the third period?
Yeah, I think it was 3-1. And
yeah, because then,
yeah, squishies, they are holding it down for the most part. It got a little open toward the end of that period there, that the Panthers kind of took over for about the last, 3 minutes. Hopefully that doesn't hold over into next period.
Hopefully. I feel for you, Epiphany. Oh.
Yeah, Darcy. I'm not gonna say anything bad about Holloway at all right now. I think he's doing just fine for his role and his level of experience. It would be fantastic if Holloway scored, took over the game, shone for a few minutes. But yeah, Holloway's not doing well, just not doing fantastic, and that's most players most days.
Yeah. Well, if he's going to stay in the top six, he needs to start putting it in. But obviously, they're not same expectations on him as the other guys in the top six. But
Yeah, but yes, it would be great if that second line could pull something off here in the third.
yeah,
I mean, really, yeah, the Oilers are holding it down, but also part of that is that the Panthers are also holding it down.
oh yeah, it's still anybody's game. It's only 1-0. So,
I haven't noticed Bush today.
I was going to say I haven't noticed him much either. So, good and a bad thing. But.
Yeah, yeah, I've noticed Holloway a few times. If you don't notice McDavid, it's because he's not on the ice. And a lot of Warren Fogle today. Him just being in the right spot, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was nice seeing the depth guys in on that goal, like McLeod and Yamark getting the assists on that one on the Barry goal. So not relying on the top six for that one. So that was nice to see. Especially in a tight game like this.
Yeah. Yeah, neither team has done anything amazing, which is a little bit unusual for the Oilers because usually, even in games where they lose terribly, they'll have something amazing happen just about every period.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Panthers have pretty much shut it down, but the Oilers are equally shutting it down right now. So we got a 1-0 game.
Yeah, yeah. Skinner and Knight, yeah, Spencer Knight have both been excellent today.
Yeah, that
I would
one
have seen.
goal was not on Knight, not really. He was screened really well, and he
Mm-hmm.
guessed, and he just guessed wrong.
Yeah, yeah. It's two young guys in net tonight. Well, Spencer Knight is the guy the Panthers are kind of hoping will take over.
Mm-hmm.
I know they were trying to move Bobrovsky in the summer. Because even if they could retain 50% on that contract and only owe him $5 million extra bucks is huge.
Yep. Yeah, especially when you're in that position where supposedly you're this close from a cup.
Yeah.
Squishies. Think McDavid gets a goal. I will never bet against that. And I think that at some point, Florida has to like mess up just a little bit, and that's when McDavid all of a sudden scores on you.
Yeah, he's usually good for an insurance goal or something like that. Yeah, Klim was on the ice as well for that goal, but yeah, I think he was the guy in front. You're right, Epiphany. But it looked like it went straight in off Barry's stick. So
Yep. Well, Dry was my pick for the first goal, so it's always always possible that Dry scores. It'll be from the right side. It'll be from the circle or sharp angle, and it'll be awesome. And it may not happen in this period, but I would be cool with this ending up like 5-0 or something. Yeah, they're showing Turtle Habitat now. wow, Kane has a whole apparatus.
Yeah. Yeah, he was cut right to the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. Them asking him,
Yeah.
why were you in such a panic? He's like, I looked down and I saw bone. Like,
Yeah. Well, there was just blood like everywhere instantly on that. Like,
yeah. Yeah, he knew immediately that it had hit an artery.
yeah. Darcy, I haven't noticed Costin too much, but yeah, it's his first game, so I haven't seen any glaring mistakes either. So I think he's probably been solid. He
Yeah.
was on the ice for the goal, but didn't factor into it too much. But he was in front of the net blocking Spencer Knight's view. So
yeah. Also, everything just froze up for me, so hopefully the stream is still good. But I can't even read chat right now; it's not updating. So hey, hi everyone.
yeah, Squishy for breakfast saying Kane's season is probably washed. Well, yeah, after he comes back from that, he'll probably need some time to get back going again. Yeah, so hopefully he's good to go for playoffs.
Yeah, all right. Everything just came back for me. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's very possible that Kane's season is washed. It would be nice if they knew for sure that he couldn't come back until the playoffs, because then they could make some moves. But
yeah,
the current estimate puts him back well before the playoffs start.
Yeah, he should be back in March sometime, I believe. Yeah, if it's roughly in that 3 to 4 month period.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which hand he shoots with.
I think he's left-handed. Left shot.
So that would be bad then. But yeah, that's his snap. That's his snap hand. Yeah, so no wrist shots for Kane for a while if he's left-handed.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's not going to come back until he feels like he can shoot and stuff. He's not going to come back at 50% or anything like that.
Yeah, Darcy, that's how we opened the stream today, was talking about whether or not it would be smart to sit until the playoffs. But I don't think that that's a call that they can just make. I mean, obviously he's on LTIR, but I don't think that they can make any big moves without knowing that he's going to be gone until the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's up to them to decide whether or not he's gone to the playoffs. It's a little bit foggy as to who decides what.
The doctors, I think, the doctors ultimately decide if he can play or not, and has to get cleared by the league. So, but who knows exactly how on the level all that stuff is, but
yeah, Epiphany, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I know that that's the rule. But I mean, that flat out means that they can't just decide that he's gone until the playoffs unless the doctors have said so. Which, they could spend his money right now. They could. But then they're way over the cap if he comes back before the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't think they could do that, or it wouldn't be wise to do that unless they knew for certain that he is done for the regular season. And that's way too early, I think, to say that right now.
And yeah, Helma, that's my understanding, is that generally the insurance companies pay for LTIR players. And the reason why I know that is that the conversation around retired LTIR players who are never coming back but also aren't retired, like Smith, apparently that's why. And they also get, access to a bunch of medical stuff and lots of stuff around the team. But mostly it's because then insurance pays that salary and they still get paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Epiphany, it is concerning about Yamo because he hasn't looked right since the start of the year. And yeah, he got rocked pretty hard, I believe, in the preseason against Seattle. He went into the boards really hard, and he hasn't looked the same this year. And so we'll see what happens with him. It doesn't sound like it's anything long term at this point, but
yep, agreed, Squishy. And yeah, Darcy, it's hard to say that he couldn't be out to the playoffs, but it's even harder to say that he will.
Yeah.
And right now, at least, that's a big gamble. I mean, he'll be reassessed probably every couple of days for the next few months. And if the estimate changes, then you better believe that everyone will hear about it.
Yeah. Well, it does look fishy when it's like, oh, you're good to go for game one of the playoffs, but you couldn't play any of the regular season. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But obviously, Tampa did it, right? So. Because I'm pretty sure Kucherov did come out and he played like game one of the playoffs for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, that's convenient. He was ready to go for game one, eh?
Yeah, generally. But it was also a dirty blade, which makes it bad. And it was also to the bone and apparently through tendon and definitely an artery. So, yeah. There's lots of good and lots of bad there. Yeah, we'll find out in February, March.
Yeah. Well, he'll have the best care anyway, so he'll have the best opportunity to come back.
All right, getting ready to start the third period here. Skinner's doing his Skinner thing.
Yeah, I love that helmet. That's awesome.
Yeah, from Patty Maroon too. I mean, he wasn't here with Kane at any point, but
no.
I mean, and it was very, very clearly just incidental and accidental. He didn't step Maroon on it or anything. He just drew it across.
No, and Maroon was one of the first guys motioning to get help and stuff. Like, it wasn't intentional at all. Just fluke play.
Yeah, big Niemelainen hit would be nice right about now. Yeah, I could go for that.
Well, we're going on the penalty kill.
Oof. All right. That didn't take long.
Nope. It's no fun unless it's a challenge.
Yeah, Darcy, I agree. Being a buyer, especially at the trade deadline, is at least fun. Holding, huh?
Well, if they pick up anybody, I'd like to see somebody, a right winger. Patrick Kane. Or something like that. Because they've got more depth on the left wing. The right wings were really struggling. Because then, of course, if your plan is to use Kane again in the playoffs, then you got Kane coming back on left wing anyway. So, but definitely also want the upgrade on defense too.
Oof. Good one, Skinner. Thank you. Good buddy.
Here we go. Oh,
Yeah.
gave up on that.
Yeah, it looked like McDavid realized he needed a change and just kind of tossed it in.
Yeah.
Like he looked up, saw that it wasn't there, and was just like, all right, yep, I guess I'm changing.
Well, it wasn't an amazing opportunity or anything anyway. So, yeah. Better just get the puck down.
Yeah, and it did drain some time.
Yeah. Yeah, Maroon did. I really wish the Oilers could have kept Maroon. I would have liked to move Lucic sooner and kept Maroon over him, but what's done is done, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maroon's one of the ones that I wish we would have kept, and Bear being the other one, but I know why Bear left. I fully understand that. Oh no! Sorry, Patrick. I just spoiled that for you, but oh no!
All right.
I mean, he saw his opportunity. There was a full 5 strides to that opportunity. Darcy, I think we'd all be happy with Chikrin still. Like that conversation has been going on for like 4 months now. But yeah, I think we'd all still be happy with Chikrin. But I don't think anybody's prying Chikrin out of there right now.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot about John Klingberg. He's kind of more likely because he's on a 1-year deal, and made no secret that I want Carson Soucy.
Yes.
Yeah. He's also much more affordable too, because I think he's only like $2.75 million, and he's on an expiring deal too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, stupid Kraken are doing good.
Yeah. They'll fall off.
Yeah, I mean, most of the targets we've been talking about since summer are now suddenly on teams that have a chance, and so they seem less likely.
Yeah, it depends on how Seattle does the rest of the way. Because if they're not going to re-sign him and they start to fall off a bit, I could still see them moving him at the deadline. But
yeah,
you might as well trade him if you're not going to re-sign him. I still think Seattle will be tough to make the playoffs.
And yes, they did take 30 shots before they got the one to go through. So
yeah,
yes,
yeah. And it was a good shot.
You can't let them control. No, you can't do this. This is how you lose games. This is the pattern. Stop the pattern. Yes, take it back over. Take it back over. Yes, this is a good start.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think that one's off. There. Yeah. Okay.
That was costed on that one. Good old Clem.
Almost. Slater Cuckoo's still off on personal leave, Darcy. He's technically down in Bakersfield, but he's not playing there either.
Oh, that was pretty egregious, but not called.
Yeah, that's pretty much definition high stick there.
Yep. Yeah, pretty sure that you're not allowed to stick your stick in someone's face. And they were right behind the goal. I don't know how that got missed.
Yeah.
I know how I missed it, but I'm not standing behind the goal.
Well, they've missed a few blatant ones today.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. Get it out.
Yeah, Squishy, we like McLeod too.
Yeah. Well, not much like in the start to this period, but yeah, the refs have been terrible in a few games, Darcy. But
yeah. I mean, the only one
Oilers
that they were really terrible in was the one against the Blackhawks.
Oh yeah, that was a joke. Yeah, but
I don't know. I haven't seen anything terrible today.
no, but there has been. Well, we mentioned the one last period, and then this one. This like they're right in front of the refs, and they're not calling them.
Yeah.
Like an elbow to the face and a high stick. Oh,
yep.
oh. No, kind of nice keeping by Bouchard.
Okay. The Oilers broke the momentum, and that's really what we needed. Because the Panthers were threatening to fully take over.
Mm-hmm. Oh, get back in front. Oh. I was hoping it was a 2-on-1.
CC almost had the dry shot there.
Nice moves by Dry to hang on to that puck, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now they're going to go onto the power play.
Let's get a shot, guys.
They got one. Didn't go in, but they got one.
All right. Get one on the power play here.
I guess Ekblad for slashing. Is that what happened there?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe holding.
Which game was that?
I don't know. Ekblad just he had 2 full penalties on that sequence.
Yeah.
I don't know which one got called. Yeah, you're not allowed to lay on the ice and hold on to the other person's stick. Even if they do push you.
I'm trying to remember which game that was, Darcy. Held the puck. I remember that happening, but I'm drawing a blank on the team too.
This period's much more exciting. Yeah, a lot more stuff going on so far.
Might have been the New Jersey game where that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, getting out with at least a point is pretty important right now.
Yeah. Well, let's score on this power play, go up 2-1. Someone can finish it off with an empty netter. Nice 3-1 victory.
Yeah, this road trip has not been super kind so far.
No, but if they can win today, it's 2-2. So
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Barry again.
Oh, jeez.
What a day for Tyson Barry.
So, the reason why I didn't react to that one was I thought they were showing a replay of the previous Barry goal. Like, literally, I thought that was what was going on. Because that was almost from the same spot. Barry again. Knight reacted about the same way. All right. Yeah, I literally missed that was a new goal.
I was wondering why you were being quiet because you're usually a bit ahead of me.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, they're showing the replay. Okay. And then Squishy said Barry setting himself up for a hattie. I'm like, I mean, maybe. What one is on the way to 3.
Well, he is for sure. Wonder if that would be a first career hat trick for him.
Hey, Jules, game's going pretty well right now.
Yeah, Oilers just went up 2-1. 2 goals for Tyson Barry. Skinner's been excellent.
I did not see who got the helpers. Did you?
No, I was too focused on Tyson Barry. But
I mean, I didn't see who got the goal until you pointed it out to me. So I definitely didn't see didn't see the helpers.
You had nothing going for that one. Yeah.
Yep, Skinner lighting it up today. They almost just snuck one past him under his toe.
Oh, unassisted for Barry.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because I think they just it went back to him and then he got it at the point. So. That must have come to him off a Florida Panther player then, because I don't know how that can be unassisted, because he kind of got the puck off the draw there. Because wouldn't the guy who won the faceoff get an assist on that?
Usually, yes.
I'll have to see the replay again.
Yeah.
Just remember him grabbing the puck and shooting. Yeah.
Maybe Oilers lost that faceoff, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, maybe just went off a Florida Panther player and right to him. So.
Hyman's grumpy today, and I like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, getting hit in the face will do that.
Yep. Yeah, Darcy, that's been kind of the conversation lately.
Yeah.
And I do think we're going to see more Skinner, at least temporarily. I think they're going to give Campbell a little bit of time, especially after that Canes game. That Canes game was rough.
Yeah. Well, both guys are going to get some time now because there's only the one game before next Saturday. So I think we'll definitely see Skinner against LA and probably against Vegas too next weekend.
Yeah,
Definitely don't
I'd
want
say
to.
it's. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I definitely don't want to start Jack Campbell against Vegas right now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
I'd
risk.
say that Skinner's probably earmarked for Vegas, and uh, LA Kings is probably 50-50 right now without knowing anything.
I imagine it will still be Skinner for LA too, but who knows? With all the time off, maybe they give it to Campbell. But
Yeah, squishies. That's what we're hoping is that both of them figure it out. I mean that would definitely be ideal, and that would it wouldn't solve a lot of the problems, but it would smooth them over until they can be solved.
it's nice work by McLeod down low there.
Yep. Whoops. A little bit long on that pass. Yeah, I really don't think that they're looking to move Campbell at all. Um, I,
Well, even
I
if they wanted to, no one's going to take him right now.
yeah, yeah, and they're certainly not going to sign another goal with Campbell on the team. They got Campbell and Skinner. That's it for this year, unless something goes catastrophically wrong.
No, I think the only other guy you might see right now is Calvin Pickard if he gets called up. That's about it.
To wake up Smith, just go knock on his coffin and arise the Dark Lord.
Earn your $2 million, bud. Get up.
I just liked the image of like, don't worry, we've got Smith in cold storage. He's just sleeping. We'll go wake him up.
Well, the funny thing is, back before we knew that Smith wasn't going to play, I was all kind of nervous because you knew Skinner was going to play this year just because he couldn't. He was being on waivers if you send him down. So I'm like, I just don't know how I feel about going with Stuart Skinner and Mike Smith. And I don't know, with the way Skinner's been playing, they actually might have been able to make it work if Smith was okay and he just had to be the backup to Skinner.
Just big bottle of pickle juice. Now I'm picturing him like in a lab, hooked up to a bunch of tubes, and like you flip the switch, the pickle juice goes in, and now you've got yourself a rehydrated Smith.
Oh, yeah. I think anything, you just need something for the pain right now.
Whew. Okay. Whew. that was a nervous moment. There's a kerfuffle in front of the net again, and completely lost the puck for a minute. But Skinner didn't. Yeah, pretty much the Undertaker from WWE. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that Skinner ends up being the starter before Campbell's contract is up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's jumping the gun to do that this year.
Yeah, I didn't have doubts about him. I was just concerned that he's coming into his second year, and if he struggled, and then if Mike Smith was all we had, then I was a little worried. But Turns out we're talking about goalie issues anyway.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't want to put too much on Skinner too fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Goalies are weird, man. Goalies are weird.
Yeah.
I assume PJ is Yesa.
Yeah, that's got to be. I don't know anyone else that could be PJ. Yeah, they are better this season, Darcy.
Okay, JPJ. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
definitely a pro PURV podcast here. And yeah, I agree that he's kind of having a nice quiet year. There's nothing terrible has happened around him. I think we're all still waiting for the goals to happen.
Yeah, he's got one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, need a bit more than that for $3 million, but... and to get people off his back.
Sign in the audience.
Just... Maddie. Oh, you can run, but you can't hide. Okay.
Good to see that Oilers fans still hate Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah.
Turtle, turtle, turtle.
Okay, about 5.5 minutes to go. Come on, guys, lock it down.
Hey, that was a Smith move from Skinner there. He kind of pins it against the net and then just kind of, no.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
borderline.
It's not quite the, oh, thanks, it's going back up ice, but all right.
Nice. Fogle? Yeah.
I mean, Fogel's been sniffing it all game, so that's good. That's excellent. Finally paid off.
Fogle, yep. Nice.
Dry on the helper.
Yeah, with the helper there. Nice feedback. Oh, beauty. Oh, well, that makes you feel a little bit better.
Yep, that's a little bit of breathing room. Little bit. Yes, Fogel is pretty good. Okay. It's not quite Gold Caulfield, but pretty close.
All right. Got to get through a few more minutes here.
Yep. Yeah, just can't let them get anything established.
Yeah, don't give them any momentum. Just keep it down. Because I'm sure they'll pull the goalie here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, don't really have to shut them down. Just gotta keep breaking them up. Keep them from putting anything together. Yeah, like that. Oh, like that. Like that. Time for soda.
Well, how important is that Fogle goal now?
Yup.
Oh, and I think that's 2 for Sam Bennett. I think he got the other one too.
Oof. That that was filthy. I don't know if that one's on Skinner at all. That's
No.
just that's dirty. Oh. And then Kulak took a boot to the head.
Oof.
All right.
All right. We're back to nervous territory again.
Yep. Break him
That was
up.
short lived.
Break him up. Good cover, Skinner.
Yeah, just play it safe. Ugh.
Yeah, no, it didn't take long. Which
No.
that's part of the problem that we keep talking about with the Oilers is they kind of let up.
Yeah, Tyson, you got to go out there and get your hat trick now.
That'd be nice.
Well, you know he's going to be out there if they pull the goalie.
Yeah.
How can you go to commercial right now?
Yep, I'm watching
Just
an
keep
eczema
playing.
commercial right now. It's all about eczema right now. It's not about hockey.
Watching a Sunwing commercial.
Epiphany, I'm good as long as they win. That's
Yeah, I just want to win too. So,
I mean, we're pretty much in like as long as it's healthy territory. But like, yeah.
hey, maybe even if they get a empty netter, make it 4-2, Tampa just keeps the goalie off, and they can maybe both score. You never know.
Yeah, that's true, Squishy.
Yeah, the odds of that are much more high. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't get a goal, if Florida doesn't get a goal in the next minute and a half or so, then they'll pull the goalie and all bets are off.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually pull the goalie around the 2-minute mark.
Yeah.
Maybe sooner if they have control on the offensive zone. But although some coaches mightn't even do it now. Some are known to pull them early. Remember Dallas Eakins always did that early. He would pull the goalie early.
Nice clear. Nice clear. Epiphany, I do not know. I don't look that far ahead.
Yeah, no, it's another Eastern road trip after the Vegas game. The Devils, Islanders, Rangers, then Florida again, and then Chicago.
Oof, that's kind of a rough road.
Yeah.
Normally that wouldn't be. Like up until this year, that wouldn't have been.
Well, there's not much you can call easy games anymore. Pretty much anybody can beat anybody now. Okay, I think they just
Yep, they pulled.
pulled it.
And there's Puyarvi out there for us.
Oh, that wasn't an icing. Okay, come on, guys.
Yeah, Epiphany. I don't expect the Flames to continue sucking. It's nice that they're sucking, but I don't I don't expect that to continue. I'm guessing by the third Battle of Alberta, they will have at least partially recovered.
Well, that's the end of December, so if they're still sucking by then, they're going to be out of the playoffs.
Yeah. All right, all right, all right. I like that. Empty net.
Nuge?
Nuge.
Yeah. Well, I was calling 3-1 with the empty net, so I was one off.
Yeah, Buffalo's faltering a little bit. On the other hand, like, we know that they can get hot, so it's more likely that they'll be cool. But yep, Connor with the assist, so you got a point. Which a point is not a goal, but still. Yay! They should Kulak smashing Kachuk again. I like that. I like when Kachuk gets hit.
Hey, come on, pull the goalie again. Get Tyson Barrie out there.
I mean, scoreboard did show 5-2 on my end for a minute there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, did I miss something? Did they get two? Yeah.
All right, we're getting down there. 40 seconds.
Yeah, Woodcroft looked really happy. He was congratulating Nuge there on the bench. Sure, he's much happier with this performance.
Oop, over the glass, huh?
$18 more seconds.
Yeah, that Fogle goal is the goal of the night.
Yeah.
The Barry ones were nice, but I mean, Knight had no chance on either of the Barry goals because he didn't see them at all.
Yeah.
But the Fogle, yeah, he just beat him good. All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we did a live stream where they won.
We can do another one now. We're not a jinx.
And it was even kind of a matinee. Yay!
Yeah, that's another good point. Matinee victory.
All right, so next week against the Golden Knights. Yeah? What do you think?
It's going to be a late one for you, as long as you're good with it. 8 o'clock start.
Yeah, that's fine. 8 o'clock my time, your time.
My time. So 10 o'clock your time.
10 my time. All right, well, but it's a Saturday night, so I mean, I'm going to be watching it anyway, so I might as well.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Skinner,
right.
Barry, and Fogle as the stars. All right.
Yeah. Live stream next Saturday, Oilers, Vegas, Golden Knights.
All right. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining
everyone.
us. Thank you for keeping the conversation going and the energy up a little bit. It was much easier in that third period where hockey happened. But yes.
Yes, this was an infinitely better game to do.
Yes, we did not have to resort to pizza talk. So, all right, y'all. That's it for me. That it for you, Patrick?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. Take care. You've been watching Rig 72 on the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Take care, guys. I'll see you for the Fanatic rundown shortly.